We continue to follow a human trafficking arrest in Worcester. A man is accused of paying to smuggle a girl into the country from El Salvador. Police say the man then sexually assaulted her inside his apartment. Today, he faced a judge. Our Roslyn Flaherty was in court. She joins us live with the latest. Roslyn?
Olivia, police say 22-year-old Luis Santos and the victim met on Facebook. The victim was brought to Worcester and started living with Santos, where police say Santos locked her in a bedroom and refused to let her use the phone. Santos's attorney says his client denies these allegations. Luis Santos, the man who police say held a 14-year-old girl against her will for weeks, appears in court Tuesday.
Rape of child with force. Indecent assault and battery on person 14 or over, 3 counts. Trafficking of person under 18 for sexual servitude and kidnapping.
Prosecutors say Santos paid $5,000 to have the girl from El Salvador smuggled across the border. Santos allegedly locked her inside an apartment on Kingsbury Street in Worcester. Police say he sexually assaulted her.
He admitted to bring her here to be, quote-unquote, his woman.
Santos's attorney says the 22-year-old denies the charges. He says there's evidence the victim's family in El Salvador had an agreement with Santos, who helped bring her to the U.S.
He's made out to seem like a Lothario, a functional equivalent of an antebellum slaver. Not true. He's never had any contact with the legal system.
The judge filed a restraining order on the victim's behalf, ordering Santos to have no contact with her. Police say the two met on Facebook and Santos invited her to come to this country. The victim has been staying with him since December.
She made it clear to Mr. Santos that she was not interested in a romantic relationship with him, but he forced her to share a bed with him in that apartment.
Police say the victim was eventually allowed to go to school, where school officials contacted police saying she wasn't showing up for class. The victim reached out to family friends from El Salvador and started staying with them.
In this case, obviously the school officials did the right thing, and that's what started this whole thing rolling, was them reporting what they thought was suspicious, the fact that this 14-year-old female was enrolled but not attending classes.
Now, police say there was another adult resident living in the apartment at the time, but no one else has been charged. Santos is held without bail pending a dangerousness hearing on January 23rd. Olivia?
Roslyn, thank you for following that for us.